Okay, he wants to be shown off. Today's topic is different groundwork obstacles and how to get your horse used to them. And yes, okay. So we have one. I'm gonna make it dirty. I made it dirty. So we have this mattresses for him to walk over. Here we have a small aisle for him to walk through. Here we have a tarp again, as we had in the other video, for him to walk over. Oh, okay, he's already looking at the obstacles. There we have a flag of Bavaria for him to walk over it, because Bavaria is cool. This one he doesn't know. It's a bit of Lametta. What is Lametta in English? Okay, this is Lametta for him to walk through it. And here we have foam poles, because as we know, we don't like to use wooden poles, because they can injure your horse pretty badly. So you have those for him to just walk over it. So some of these obstacles he already knows, some of them he doesn't, and we're just gonna go with the flow. So first of all, we want our horsey to walk. How to get it used to the top, I already did this in this video here, that you will for sure put in there. Good. So in this video here, if you're interested in how I get my horses used to that, and how you can also teach your horses that they go over it like this. Podge. Good job. So then we have the flag. The flag works the same way as the tarp. It's just more colorful and it's a different material. But so Lametta. He's never seen that before laying on the ground. So we just give him time to look at it, see that it won't do him any harm. You maybe want to go over there? Do you? Would be cool. I would like that. Go back to him. See, it's not bad. Yeah. Come on. You can also take him here very lightly. We don't pull him or anything. And we say, hey, come with me. Yeah, prima. Good job. So, we also managed the Lametta. Okay. So, then we have the poles. If you want a video on how to get your horse to move over different poles, you can write that in the comments and I will be happy to do that. Other than that, we also have some videos uploaded on our channel on how to use poles the best way in your training. Yeah. Oh, there's a camera. So here, I'll put them up like this, that he there has a little space, because of course he does not want to work with me. Jose! Not cool. Yeah? That he gets my trust when he goes over there. He can also choose the difficult route, where he has to move over both of those. Or when I can see, oh, he's really unsure, he can go a bit to the inside and only has to go over one of those mattresses. We can start with one. Doesn't matter if he steps over it or if he steps on it, he just has to go over that obstacle. So, why is that good? It's good for balance, it's good for getting them used to different grounds. And yeah, it's just a fun way to include into the training, so they also do a bit more of thinking and not just like stupidly walk around in circles. So this one here, we can see, is very small, especially for such a big horsey that is stepping on my weep. So here we also want to give him time so he gets used to the situation, that he can see what is expected of him, if he can actually fit through that, or if he's too broad for that. Let's call it broad. And also what the thingies that are surrounding him there are. He's like, no, not with me. So I'm taking him and I'm going before him, so I can show him the way and be like, hey, you can fit through there. We started strongly, but then I just take him again and be like, hey, come with me. Yes, good job. And then we already did our first lap. So now a bit more by himself, a bit less of my help. Good. So here we can see where he goes. And then he goes to the outside. And apparently the yellow is not as scary as the blue. Yeah. So when we got this, we then start with doing it in trot. Good. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good. Good job. You're doing so great. You're doing so great. Gosh. Yes. So, when we got one direction safe, we of course also want the other. But I gotta tell you, he does not like this side. Yeah. He's like, nah, why this side? We also start here and walk. No, we actually want to stay on this side, because every obstacle for a horse looks different from the other side. So of course it's less scary than when you start, but it's again a bit scary. So that's why we want him to get over it and walk first. Yeah, especially the very new things. With him, I gotta say, he's a horse. Just normally not scared of anything. He likes new things, but he sometimes needs a little push to really explore them, and it's not like, oh, no, scary, I don't like, we go away. But when he then once has seen that it's not scary, he is very nice. And it's really, it is a lot of fun to work with him. Good. So, first round, done. He was pretty nice, he wasn't too scared. So we start trotting. Good. Thank you. Yes. And whoa. Now we took a short turn. When your horse does this, and he comes to you in the inside here, and just like, oh yeah, let's just do work like this. This is way easier without the obstacles in my way. We just look for a point where we can safely enter the horse again to the obstacles. For example, here, and then we start over here again. And then we try to keep him on the outside. We don't give our horse a break. We don't let it then, suddenly walk, because otherwise he learns, oh yeah, when I'm going to the inside, I get in a little bit of trouble with my owner, but at least I can have a little break. We don't want our horses to believe that. So, this is scary again. So we assist him. We're here, we're like, hey, you don't have to do this alone. I'm here with you. Auf geht's. And then we try again. Here we took a shortcut. Yeah, super. Good job. So after a good run, we of course stop our horse and we say, good job, good job, good job. I'm not a fan of giving horses eatable treat, so I'd rather just pet them and give them, therefore, my gratitude. He likes to play around with those weeps, so I'll let him. I know a lot of people are like, no, don't do that. But he has break right now, so why wouldn't he be allowed to do that? With that, I want to say, you can also do it in lope, by the way, but just not all the obstacles, because some might be dangerous in lope. But for example, the top, you can totally do that on lope, and the poles if you put them in the right distance. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, follow, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends. And we see each other in the next video. Ta-ta!